with another Journal with Me, Chill with Me live session. I'm super happy that you are here, whether it's live tonight and I get to hang with you, or you're checking me out on the replay. I do these sessions live 4 or 5 times a week, and they're just space to reflect together or to work or be creative together and just have a little bit of company and accountability and be able to engage when you want and take the time when you want it. So we're going to go into our first 20-minute set. If you're journaling, I invite you to either pick one of these prompts or to write whatever you want. Write whatever is coming to mind that needs to be written, kind of like a brain dump. Like you need to almost witness yourself telling yourself or hearing yourself in your wisdom, in your insight, just getting something out on the page so it doesn't get stuck in the body and become stuck emotions and anxiety trapped in your tissues and in your body, you know? So you can just let it all go. You can write a gratitude journal about just what you're inspired by, what you're excited by, what you want to celebrate. I always offer that you can use this time to seek advice, guidance, and support from someone you want to commune with, and it can be someone you know or you don't know, dead or alive, your grandmother, an ancestor, an ex, a mentor. Or you can choose one of these prompts. Name one person who positively influenced your week and what they did. Name one person who positively influenced your week and what they did and how they made you feel. Okay. See you guys in 20. Hey, you guys. At Tamani, nice to see you again. Hi, Sufian. Let's see. We are chilling, listening to the music, and you're journaling or drawing, expressing, whatever you feel like doing. Whatever is going to be helpful. I'm just getting the feed in front of me here on my computer so I can see more clearly. I am doing good. I'm happy that you guys are here. Feel free to just chill, listen to the music. I had a couple of journaling prompts. One of my prompts was, can you think of someone this week that influenced you in a positive way and how they did that and how it made you feel? You could also reflect on, was there something that really helped your mood this week through whatever's going on in the world and life? Something that, maybe it's a self-care thing, maybe it's something that someone did, maybe it was the way that you took care of yourself, exercised, ate a certain way. You can reflect on that. Hi Mohammed, it's nice to meet you too. Hey Karen. I am very chill. I'm here. This is a structured journaling and reflection and chill space. So you are welcome to grab your journal and just start chilling and writing. Whatever needs to be written, I always say, whatever needs to. Better to get it out on the page, hear yourself say it, witness yourself, than let whatever could be negative or anxious or stressed energy just sit there in the body. It can be so easy just to kind of brain dump on the journal. So I've got some chill music playing, and you can do that, and you can sit here and chat. Okay. You can draw, you can listen to the music while doing laundry, cooking dinner, making breakfast, getting your day started, and just being in a space that has a chill vibe, so that you can take that chill vibe into the rest of your day and evening, because you deserve it. You deserve just to be in a place that's a little bit more peaceful. I know I do, so that's why I create these spaces for myself. Mohammed, I am from California. Hey Ray. Everybody uses AI. I think there's nothing wrong with using AI to help us. That's what keeps it human, is us being with it and using it intellectually and creatively and consciously, and knowing that it's going to mimic us, but it is separate from us. So I use it all the time to help me creatively. It can really help with ideas and organization and just, I don't know, expressing yourself. I'm not the woman on the Food Network, that's for sure. I might look like her. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't watch the Food Network. Let's see. Hi, Walleye. Walleye John 2025. Hi. I definitely watch TV, Ray. I watch a lot of Netflix, but I watch the same things over and over again because there's so much choice that I can never decide. So I end up watching Seinfeld, Sex and the City, and all these other things. Although I did watch Anatomy of a Fall, which just came to Netflix. It was a movie that was nominated for the Oscar last year. I believe it's Swedish. It was nominated for an Oscar, and the woman, the actress, was nominated for Best Actress. It's super interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very well done. Not the lightest watch, but I highly recommend it. What is my genre? You mean here on YouTube? I think I'm still discovering that. You know, like I put up these titles and it says come journal with me or work with me. I think the work with me's really are more like people working with me, but here when I do the evening journal, it's really just turning into a space for people just to come and commune together. You know, if you kind of dig my vibe. So my genre is holding a space for us all to be present. And my genre is relationships. And my genre is community. But I think mostly it's the genre of presence, especially on these lives. Oh, bye, Mohammed. See you soon. Ray. I might be a relationship expert. Depends on what information around relationships you're looking for. I tend to apply, you know, relationships and how the patterns and the stories that keep us in relational loops, that keeps us in certain behaviors and certain repeating the same patterns and stories and repeating the same relationships with ourselves as well as with others, right? And a huge part of it is seeing in yourself first so that we can see it in others and we can see how it's playing out with our relationship. You can guess whether I'm married or not. It'll be a secret. Checking in to see if anybody on the feed is journaling. Give me a thumbs up or a heart or a yes, because then I will engage on the thread and give you silence. Hi, Balin. Oh, Ray, you think you're so sure, huh? Hey, Disillusioned. Attila Palace, hi. Alejandro, hi. Hi there, 3434. All right, I'm gonna restart the timer. And so feel free to dance, move around, journal with me, cook dinner with me, fold the laundry with me, or do whatever you would like while you're here in this space, listening to the chill music. Welcome back from your first 20-minute session, reflection session. I'm going to take a stretch. I invite you to take a deep breath with me and breathe in and breathe out. Letting go of everything that came out on the page that you no longer want to feel, want to think about. What do you no longer want to process? Maybe we're done processing, and maybe we're ready to take in the wisdom, to realize we've learned that lesson, and that this time in these last 20 minutes is the last time you have to worry about that. And if it comes up again from another perspective or a different layer, then let it come up then, because you'll be different then. And you will move through it differently. So feel free. I'm going to put the timer on for 3 minutes if you want to go to the bathroom, get some water, take a stretch, move your body. Maybe you want to journal again with me for 20 minutes. Maybe you just want to lie down and go within, as they say. Just be with whatever the prompts are, whatever you just want to be with. Maybe you just want to take some silence, some quiet time with some cool, chill music. Maybe you just want to be in the space because it feels calming and good to you. And you want to get ready for your day or wind your day down and make yourself a nice dinner or organize something, but do it in a calm way. Do it in a way that pays attention to how you really feel and paying attention to what you feel you should do as opposed to what you want to do. Because maybe right now in these 20-minute intervals, and we'll go through 2 or 3 more, you're choosing what you want to do. And so what feels right. And anything that I offer is just a bit of structure so that I have something to be here live with. And I hope that you will create this structure with me, and that you will give me the inspiration and the ideas and the things that you need so that I can bounce off the walls of the structure, and together we create something that has value for you, because that's what I want to provide. Taking a little bit of this peppermint essential oil on my tongue. It's very reviving. It is strong and intense, but I don't mind it. And if you need to feel a little energized or just a little, need to spruce up a little bit or feel a little bit awake, it helps you feel a little bit more awake. Actually, I like to sniff it too. But I like to put it right on my tongue. If you put bergamot or orange in it, that will really really give you like a joyful, happy, positive, awake feeling. Okay. So, next 20-minute section, you are invited to continue to just witness yourself saying what you need to say to yourself on the page, getting it out. Maybe it's a letter to someone that you need to say something to. And you're not going to send it, but you need to get it out. Maybe it's a letter you need to write to yourself about how good you're doing, how hard you're trying, how much you've changed. It's like a love letter to yourself. Maybe you want to get something out that it just feels like you're constantly repeating in your mind. And in this is the effort to, I no longer want this to consume my thoughts and my heart and my being. I'm going to get this on the page and that's going to be done. It'll be something that happens at work, with a relationship. You can commune with someone that you want advice or support from, dead or alive. You can also try one of these prompts. What is the one thing you wish you said to someone recently? What's the one thing you wish you said to someone recently? You could also reflect on a conversation that you had this week that really shifted or changed your perception about yourself, about somebody else, about the world, about a behavior, about your environment, about a situation. Okay. I'll see you guys in 20. How are you doing? With round 2. Life is very interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how sometimes we have to pass through these different, I don't know if tests is the right word. Maybe it is tests of strength, tests of testing us on our trust in ourselves, testing us on old ways of being or habits or ways that we in the past have dealt with situations or our lives or other people. And, often we're always doing the best we can and those things worked for us, but I think it's fascinating when we see ourselves not comfortable in those patterns anymore and still doing them. And I think there can be that moment to recognize, oh, I'm still doing that. Like I'm still like appeasing or trying to overplease, or I'm so afraid that something is going to get worse. I'm just going to ignore it as opposed to doing something about it or putting a boundary up. So those were some things that have come up for me in the 20-minute session. And in the journaling, it's a combination of me of writing, but also what comes up. Like what's coming up out of my soul? What's coming out from the heart space? What is my body saying? And also the mind. But paying attention to those corners of the body where stuff is stored, or maybe if that's a new concept to you, just even hearing that for me, that stuff is stored in the corners and the muscles and the tissue and the places in the body and the points. And sometimes when we slow down enough, they tell us about ourselves. And it's not always stuff that we want to hear, but it's always better off in the end. And if you have to hear it a whole bunch of times, so what? You usually get things when you're ready to really get them. And you can also be disciplined with yourself and be like, wait a minute. I'm not going to go through that again. I'm not going to allow the same thing in a different situation. It's basically the same thing presenting itself in a new way. And I don't want that. So, a little Mary Oliver before we go into session 3. We'll do 4 sessions. And just take a deep breath. Maybe looking around your space, getting up, taking a walk around the room, getting some water, getting a snack. We'll read a short one, or a little bit of Mary Oliver from Mary Oliver's devotions, because we can't hear too much Mary Oliver in our lives. Mornings at Blackwater by Mary Oliver. For years, every morning I drank from Blackwater Pond. It was flavored with oak leaves and also, no doubt, the feet of ducks. And always it assuaged me from the